Hey everybody! Long time no hear or see, right? The first thing I want to say, I'm out and about today. First thing I want to say to everyone, because to me it's the most important thing that I've been waiting to say in a video and I didn't say it in my last video like a year ago, is thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to everybody who was there for me and my family this last year and more than a year. To everybody who wrote me, strangers and friends, who let me rant or cry, or who was there with their love and their support. You guys all mean so much to me, and I love you all, and I couldn't have done any of it without you. I probably would still been a horrible mess. So thank you guys. I'm sitting in my car. Today I was so excited. I finally get to get a phone. I went over here to Lakeland to Spectrum because they can add on, they have mobile phone now, but we've been without a phone for like 6 months or 5 months, a long time. It's a long story. My dad has had a phone line with Verizon since we were teenagers in Asheville, and he had me and my sister on, his family plan, and we've been on there since. And last year, after I moved out in 2017, Amy and the kids went and got brand new iPhone 8s or whatever they are, and then their phone bill was like over $400 a month because I guess all the unlimited data or whatever and the payments on the phones. And then out of nowhere, after the bill was like over a month late, and it was on its second month due, almost $1,000 bill. She said that they couldn't pay it, they couldn't afford it, so they just let it go. And Verizon shut down my dad's phone, everything, and turned it into a credit agency, and so we've had no phone. But with all the stress from that going on, all the reading about that on the internet, he's been out of his medicine because we couldn't call any and get any, and I didn't know it was his mood medicine. So he's been getting really depressed, and I've been really depressed because I couldn't get him a phone and stuff. But I went out today to get the phone because I finally, got enough money. And I have to say this, last night, the lady who donated this camera to me like a year ago, Melody Blardo, she also sent me $200 through PayPal, or through like an app thing. I had no idea. It was a surprise. She says it's a Christmas gift. I'm using it to get a phone and things I need. That was so, so nice of her. But I came over here and I have my old iPhone 5, and I thought I could just use it because it still works fine and everything, even though the memory's almost full. But she said it has to be a 6 and higher. So that was a bummer. So now I have to buy a new iPhone. I guess I'll get the 7 because I don't really want to pay a lot more for the 8. I don't use a phone for that. I just use it to make calls to companies, or important calls. That's it. And I hate knowing that I'm gonna have to spend years paying off these iPhones that Amy and the kids got brand new. I have them, but they're locked because, they were under contract. They weren't finished paid for. I'm going to be paying them off, but it's going to take me years. So I have these brand new phones here that I'm going to eventually pay off, and then I'll have. But right now I have to go pay for another brand new phone just so I can get service. But I was going to do that. That's fine. It was going to be maybe $100 a day for just mine. I can't get Dad an actual, phone of his own right now. But he doesn't ever use it. He can use mine. But then I came all the way over here, and the lady said, very nice lady, said that my name wasn't under the Spectrum cable thing, which is silly because I set it up when I moved in with my dad. I just put under his name because it's his house. And so now I have to go drive all the way back to where I live, which is fine. I get my phone. I'm so excited. But I'm out. I'm going to be vlogging more. I have so much to share with you guys. I'm so happy, and I'm happy with life, and I'm happy with everything, and I've lost tons of weight. I'm healthy. I have a billion tips and inspirational things to help you guys with, and I'm going to be vlogging more. I know you guys have been so patient, asking and waiting, and some of you guys might have just given up altogether. But I haven't given up. I'm here, and I'm going to vlog more for you guys. I want to get some stuff off my chest because this is a new channel. This is a new me. Elizabeth Shines. I feel like inside me is full of just pure light and happiness. That's how it's always been for me as a person. But I also feel like all this happiness and joy is there to share. It's just share and spread, you know, with you guys. Some quick updates. I am going to be 42 here in February. I am extremely happy with my life. I feel like I've flipped everything around, everything for the better. I'm extremely satisfied living with my dad. He's a really good friend now, and I never knew we got along so well. I couldn't imagine, you know, not being there for him. I don't work a job, you know. I do my pin store, which is at everythingmouseypins.com. I've been going through mine and my dad's collections, my mom's pin collections. We've been sorting out the ones that we're keeping and not keeping. That's in itself a full-time job. Also, my mom was a huge collector, and she has tons of stuff in her house. Still, there's like almost a whole, like half a room now that I'm still going through. And then everything will have been gone through in the house because she was also a hoarder of good stuff. Thank goodness, like collectible stuff and nice stuff, you know, not like the ones you see on TV, like with all the junk everywhere you throw out. But that makes it harder because when I go through all that stuff, you can't just throw it out or get rid of it. It's like good stuff and stuff you want to keep or stuff you need to sell. So it's really hard at, you know, organizing it and everything. But I've been doing that, and it's going to take, you know, a long time to start selling all her stuff and her collections. I also work out around my house, my dad's house. I call it mine now, just, you know, cause I do chores. I'm cleaning it. I'm always cooking and, you know, doing the shopping and helping him out, which he did all alone, you know, before I moved in. We're happy. We watch movies a lot together. I play video games at night in my free time. And I don't go out that often. I don't even go out maybe once every week and a half or two. I turned into a hermit. I know that I did. But the good thing is that when I see like obstacles or things that scare me, if there's anything that gives me like a fear, I want to conquer it. I want to do it. It used to be I would like shy away or run away from it or just get really, you know, nervous about it and not want to do any of those things. But now, like a few weeks ago, that lady Melody, she invited me to a party of hers, her and her wife's. And let me tell you, this is the first party I've ever been to alone. It's the first time I went, and I spent the night at their house, and I was so nervous, but I did it. And you know, anything that someone offers me, like, hey, you know, blah blah blah, you want to do this, or if I think of something that, you know, scares me, I feel like, oh yes, a new like fear I can conquer, or something else I can, you know, prove to myself that I can do. I've definitely been working on goals and bettering my life. Ever since I moved with my dad over a year ago, when I moved in, I was right at my goal, which was like in the 100s, 190 something. Like I just went past, you know, 200 pounds. I was in the hundreds. And I didn't try to keep losing weight. I wasn't like still, you know, actively like trying to diet or anything. At that point, I was happy that I'd lost so much. You know, I lost 100 pounds, you know. But in this last year, my body has just kept on, I guess now that it's regulated and just normal and, you know, the metabolism, I don't know, it's kept on losing weight. And so I've lost another 50 pounds. I now weigh 150 pounds, which is extremely odd to me. I don't feel like it. I still feel like, you know, a big girl. I still am a big girl. I got thighs and butt for days. But so I'm still trying to be more like active and healthy. It's not about weight for me anymore. I need to exercise more. I have a lot of goals. I need to vlog more. I just need to get out and be social more. There's a lot of things. I have like a huge list, not like a bucket list, but just like a list. And I'm just like gonna start knocking those off that list. About my family, my daughter, I have a daughter, in case you don't know me. Her name's Manara, and she just turned 16 recently. I have seen her maybe, I think about 2 months ago. Her and Amy and Chris came over real late one night and talk about her schooling, about her dropping out. And that was the only time I had seen them basically in the year. So we don't really have any communication with them. I tried texting and writing and, you know, telling them I love them and asking them to talk to us, but they just don't want to right now, me or Dad. No communication. But I know that that will change in the future. I know that the love that we have and had can't just go away, you know? So my love for my kids is always here. It's always been here. Nothing has ever changed, and my door will always be open. This is a quick little video just to show you that I'm alive, I'm happy, and I am back. So thank you guys for watching, and I love you guys. Thank you.